Hi there, my name is Suze, and I work with women to help them find balance between their internal masculine and feminine energies so that they can have lives that feel really emotionally fulfilling, full of love and connection. So today it's another Sacred Sunday in my little corner of the world. So I wanted to pull from my Oracle decks. I'm going to be using a different deck than I have used previously, and another one, the Work Your Light with the beautiful roses on them. I think I've used this the first week I did oracles. I'm going to do that again. I've already pre-shuffled these. The second one is one I haven't used in a while. I'm a yoga instructor as well, and I went through a period of time where I was doing a lot of yoga Zooms, and I love them. I'd still do private yoga Zooms, not group Zooms. So if anyone is looking for some yoga from home through Zoom, I can do that for you. If you look in the description box below, I will drop a link to my website, to my yoga classes page, so you can check that out if you like. But on the idea of yoga, I have this yoga oracle deck, the Yogic Path, which I love, and I love these colors. And this yoga deck is really interesting for an oracle card because they took something, an idea from the tarot, and they incorporate it into this. So if the card comes out in reverse, there is actually a different message than if the card comes out upright. So I kind of like that. It's a little bit more specific for an oracle deck and really intuitive as far as mind, body, spirit alignment and how we're doing. So like I said, I already pre-shuffled these, and I'm just going to ask for a message for the collective listening to my voice. Thank you. I got three that came out on the Work Your Light Oracle deck. These are beautiful. First one that came out was the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Let's see if I can I always struggle with getting a good picture of these. Can you see that? I love that. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. I really feel that, particularly with the Age of Aquarius, right? We just recently stepped into the idea of the Age of Aquarius. And there is a lot of this idea of you've been really working on something for a long time, and this is the lifetime where it's really going to come out. And I feel that, particularly in this year, for a lot of us, it's been on this spiritual awakening path. This year in particular, a lot of really big, deep things. Oh, I'm getting heart chakra aching right now. A lot of these big things are really clicking into place. And for a lot of us, we're really understanding why our lives had to go a particular way in this lifetime and why some seemingly really difficult and unexplained things had to happen to get us to where we are now. I think a lot of us are really getting this beautiful eagle eye perspective of our lives, just even this lifetime, of why things had to go the way they did to get us to where we are. And with that comes great gratitude, right? So I love this kind of validation along that. You've been training for this, you're ready, here we go. And then this one, again with the theme of light, starseed, what lights you up? So not only are we talking about the age of light over here, now we have the what lights you up, starseed. What lights you up? There is a lot happening in this card. It's again that almost like I just said, the eagle eye perspective. And if you look at this, you can see that she's on this cliff. It looks like she's overlooking planet Earth here. Then we have Saturn over here. And then we have another planet in the background here, Saturn with the rings, right? So it's like she is zooming out in the universe, looking at the solar system, looking at the planets, looking everything from a higher perspective. And the message is what lights you up? Are you allowing yourself to do that? Get excited about the things that get excited. Kind of reminds me of the message I had for last Sunday with the card, the play that came out. Don't forget to play, right? Don't forget to play. Last one, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This one clearly goes with the age of light as well. Age of light, you've been training for this forever, literally, and now moving forward, rewriting the future. Again, very, very, very age of Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius myself. And so if anyone's familiar with the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius is very future focused, humanitarian, evolution focused of how can I contribute to move humanity forward into a bigger, higher consciousness? How can I improve and solve problems for humanity? Rewriting the future. Very age of Aquarius, Aquarian type energy with this card. And I love how it's like you can see, I don't know if you can see this on the camera here, but it's like this girl in this dress, right? And she's coming out of the cave. Or maybe that's the ancestors, former versions of her or ancestral. Same difference, same thing, same energy. Coming out of the cave into the bright light, into the beautiful, rewriting a more beautiful future. I love that. Beautiful message. Moving on to getting low on my battery here. I hope I make it through. Message from the yogic path for the collective listening to my voice. It looks like we have a deity, and I never know how to say these names of these deities, so I will show you this. It did come up in the upright. I do like that we do have some hands at heart center. There's, again, wings. I mentioned eagles, and we have wings almost in the base here. It's like she's riding on some wings down below. There's a scepter in one hand. There are some almost like mala beads in another hand. I'm getting warnings from my low battery. Let me look in the oracle deck for this deity because that is one I'm not as familiar with. Let's see. One moment. Page 97, if that means anything to anyone. I'm all about the numerology too, the numbers. 97 in the upright, the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. Right in line with the message from the other cards. She appears when you have surrendered to creativity, the endless stream that we only catch glimpses of but can feed us for life. She is the sacred river, flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar from the soul, art, music, dance, and literature. You may draw upon her when new ideas are flourishing and you are channeling universal wisdom. She appears in the ingenious moment when you think of something straight from the heavens, when you lose yourself in a dance, and when you become one with music. She is the very source of all inspiration, embodying the cosmos through communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. She has come to deliver you the message to you to pursue that creative idea with full force. You are fully supported with her blessings. This is really crazy because if you guys did not see my oracle reading from last Sunday, this really nails that in even further because it's talking full force. Pursue the creative idea with full force. And if you saw the drawing that I did last week, there was a card that came out. It was in my Angel Oracle deck called Entrepreneur. And I was talking about work. And I said it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're supposed to go be self-employed. Yes, for a lot of people, that is exactly what it means. And I know a lot of people right now are stepping away from traditional forms of employment to pursue their own entrepreneur business type venture. But in that card, there was a fire. And the angel was feeding the fire, and there was a fire. And I said that go into whatever the workspace is for you, whether it be how you're changing about how you're working in a traditional job, or if you are going into your own form of employment, be fully committed with fire and passion. And now we have a deity again. So we have the angels, and now we have the deities giving us this message. Be fully committed to that creative idea, the creative urges. I love it. It's talking about here through art, music, dance, and literature, communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. So whatever medium is inspiring you, whatever is coming through that is giving you some creative idea or creative urge, This is your sign to go after it. Again, the age of Aquarius is about doing things differently, about learning to be different, learning to see who you authentically are and taking your brand of authenticity and learning how that can contribute to a better evolution of humanity, a moving forward for humanity. So I love this message that came out today. This was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.